What's up guys, how you doing? Cosmic Gary here, rolling out my Edelweiss. This won't be the game battle that's going to be featured. It's going to be re-uploading a replay that I have put up, about a few weeks ago, about a month ago, in my Edelweiss, whatever, in a tier 10 game, where I kind of basically, I originally put that in the title that I carried the team, you know, tier 10 carry, or heartbreak, and that was the wrong wording. You know, it definitely wasn't a carry, it was a clutch game, and for the life of me I couldn't remember. I was saying to myself, it's not a carry, it's not a, what is the term that I'm looking for? And finally when I did upload it, somebody said this is a clutch, and I said, oh, give this man a cookie. He's right, that's the term that I was looking for. It's a clutch game, you know, clutch or heartbreak. But so I instantly renamed it. But that's not the main reason why I'm putting up this vid today. But it's simply because when you upload gameplay without any commentary, you can't basically explain what was your thinking at the time, you know, because it doesn't have any commentary. But when I uploaded the gameplay, I also put it on the forums, and in a lot of comments were of the nature, you know, I simply got lucky, you know, I simply got lucky, and that was definitely not the case, you know. There was, I kind of got the impression that some people thought I was just roaming around like a headless chicken, and I simply got lucky, and I'm in a tier 8 tank in a tier 10 game, hence this is you know, a fantastic upload for YouTube, you know. But this was definitely not the case, you know. I guess that's why a lot of people brought up commentary, you know, to explain their actions. So hey ho, let's go. We're gonna go through the battle, you know, one more time, and this time we're gonna put commentary over it. So tier 10 matchup in my Edelweiss, and the only positive thing about being bottom tier is it's good for your MOEs, basically, because you get, if you're smart, especially on maps such as Prokhorovka, you can get a whole bunch of assisted damage, and that does wonders for your MOE. It'll shift your MOE more so than if you're top tier, you know, truth be told, in a tier 8 tank. And also it's good for crew training XP, because if you do well, you'll end up pretty high on the leaderboard. I fully recognize that I'm bottom tier, so as I pull up here, I wasn't expecting to hit anything. I kind of look behind me and I see, you know, there's a Death Star coming up and the Conqueror, so I give way to them, move to the side, because I recognize the fact that I'm bottom tier, I'm in a tier 8 medium, and there's only so much that I can do. And right now we're kind of assessing the situation up ahead, what's going on, looking at the mini-map, looking at the main map, looking at the health points of these tanks that are kind of engaging one another, trying to assess the situation, what's going on up ahead, paint a picture in my head and all of this stuff. One of the enemy artillery does get lit up here, and it does get taken out. There you go. So that's a kind of like a little bonus. Instead of 3 artillery, there's only 2 artillery in play now. And right now I'm not expecting amazing, fantastic, great things. I'm just looking for those little moments, little situations where I can let loose with my gun and maybe pen something, maybe assist somebody somewhere. Because again, I recognize the fact that I'm bottom tier, but for the life of me I couldn't understand what this T-57 and this IS-7 was doing, because they are prime targets for artillery, and you could see artillery is pounding them into oblivion. I fully recognize and understand that they're top tier heavies and they should be up front, you know, 100%, but at the same time they don't last that long. Managed to pen a waffle, which was a fantastic feat in my personal opinion, because I managed to pen a tank that can basically 2-shot me, you know. So to me that was 100% something. So being cautious and being careful, which is definitely not what this T-28 was doing, you know. I kind of swung my camera around and looked at him What are you doing? And not only is he slow, not only is he bottom tier, but he's also exposing his side, you know, to a whole bunch of really nasty tanks up ahead, as you can see. And he doesn't last long, you know, let me tell you. There you go. T20 prototype gone, done and dusted. And I see a Leopard 1. He's on the opposite side of this hill. And I see what potentially could be my second pen of the game. At the same time, I've got to be careful, because if I do manage to take a shot at him, I'm going to get lit up. So, but I see what he's doing. He's trying to get some flanking shots, possibly maybe into the heavies, the two heavies up ahead. And so I've got to be careful, you know, because I don't know what else is back there. And one of the heavies goes down, which is a IS-5. Again, what are you doing there? You're bottom tier in a tier 10 match, you know, for the life of me. Anyhow, Leopard 1 takes his shot. I see my chance. I go for it. I do manage to get pen, but, you know, it was something. It was my little contribution to the game. I'm lit up. Something's penned me. I run away. I get back into cover. Nice little handbrake turn there. And right now it's just myself and this medium. And I just trying to figure out what am I going to do. The medium's getting battered into oblivion. There's nothing I can do for him 100%. I was wondering, was the Leopard 1 going to pounce on me here? And they managed to take out them. You know, T62A, such a valuable tank for our team, and this flank is just falling apart bit by bit, tank by tank. And in my personal opinion, I'm doing the smart thing here. I'm just retreating as it's doing so. You know, there's nothing more that I can do. Initially, my thinking here was try and snipe over the Death Star, because the primary focus of the Reds is going to be a Death Star. It's not going to be me. A rogue shot comes in from my right, and it's a nameless. So I load up premiums and I say, okay, well this is the first tier 8 tank that I've encountered. Yes, please. You know, I can pen you. You know, it's all been tier 10s up until now, and I get the spotting damage on him as well. So yeah, so that's good. You know, that's that big result, absolutely. And the flank is completely collapsed, but our team has put up a good fight, and right now it's neck and neck with 10 versus 10, but at the same time we're one tank down, in my personal opinion, because we have 2 pieces of artillery and they only have 1. So to me, they have the advantage, you know, because they have more tanks that are mobile, you know, that are flexible, that are versatile than we do, you know. So anyhow, my thinking here was the only thing that I can do for my team is to flank them from the rear by taking out artillery. Not only if I take out artillery, it will, you know, take out that aspect of the game. You know, my teammates will be able to they won't have to worry about being RD'd. And once I do take out artillery, I can flank the Reds from the rear. I was considering whether or not to help out with that Conqueror. I decide, you know, there's more to the game than just one tank. They do manage to take out the Conqueror. So I decide, okay, just proceed with your plan. Proceed with your plan. Take out artillery. And that'll give a morale boost to your team. And then flank them from the rear. All that's left is Artie on the Reds, a Jaeger, and I think it was a Panther 2, if I remember correctly. I'm looking for artillery here. I believe he gets lit up, and I'm forced to rush my shot because I think he's gonna get behind cover, and you know, I don't inflict any kind of damage on him. And here I was, is he gonna shotgun me? Is he gonna diss? You know, I kind of juke him by going right, then swinging left. I'm afraid where the Jaeger is, you know, because he wasn't lit up. Is he trying to assist the artillery? You know, and so I'm gonna attempt to juke him again. trying to lose my sixth sense here. Trying to shake it off. And now we're going to flank him. Don't knock over that tree. Don't knock over any trees. So you just... So I keep that unpredictability factor, that surprise factor. I was fully expecting him to be facing me. And quite surprised that he wasn't. He kind of mucks up his shot and we're good to go. We're going to take out artillery. So first part of the plan, good to go. And now all that's left is artillery and myself. And I do get lucky here with the Panther. Just continuously lit up. I'm guessing, you know, they were engaging our artillery and that's why it was lit up. And I get, he's just a one shot. Fantastic. Beautiful. And now I have to get on the Jaeger as quick as possible. He's going to take out my artillery. I need to get on him as quick as possible. I don't understand why he's taking so long, you know. And I'm forced to rush my shot here before he gets into cover. And now with the Jaeger, it's, I mean, again, I'm trying to juke him. Am I going left? Am I going right? I lose my sixth sense. I swing around the other side. And I do get lucky here. I do get lucky. We've got Primas loaded. And for some reason, and he played it perfectly. He's pulled back. He's pulled back. And that's what he should be doing. That's what I would be doing. He's pulled back, which makes the difference, the distance between myself and him that much greater. And you know, but he fired HE. He kind of mucked that up, and I do get, you know, that was the luck. Was it luck? He was just a bit of a doofus, I guess, for firing HE. I guess he was expecting to pen, and we're good to go. We're good to go. So definitely not a carry, but it was a clutch game, you know. And I think I played it smart. I played it well, 100%. Everything kind of panned out, and I took advantage of a couple of key situations and made some pretty good judgment calls, in my personal opinion, and it paid off. It 100% paid off. So take it easy, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Adios, muchachos.